Hey all you cool cats and kittens! I'm Allie Foreman, entertainment reporter with Mashable, and today we're going to be talking about Netflix's Tiger King. As people everywhere continue social distancing, yours truly included, we're all looking for fresh entertainment to obsess over while we're stuck at home. Thankfully, Netflix's Tiger King, murder, mayhem, and madness gives us plenty to talk about. From death threats and hitmen to alleged sex cults and petting sessions, but it actually doesn't get to everything about Joe Exotic and his nemesis Carol Baskin. So for anyone dying to know more, here are 5 fast facts Tiger King left out. Number 5, Joe Exotic didn't write those songs. Unsurprisingly, Joe Exotic wasn't the musical genius behind hits like Here Kitty Kitty and I Saw a Tiger.
I saw a tiger, and the tiger saw me.
And in many cases, he wasn't even the one singing. In an interview with Slate, musician Vince Johnson spoke about his and collaborator Danny Clinton's experience working with Exotic, saying the two of them answered an ad posted by Exotic asking for a theme song to go with his Zoo and In the Works reality show. Over time, Exotic provided them with more themes and subjects, and they returned with the tracks that we all know and love from the docuseries. But it wasn't until months later that Johnson found out the two would go uncredited on Exotic's YouTube channel. Number 4, Carol Baskin isn't happy with Tiger King. In a 3,000+ word blog post made on bigcatrescue.org, Carol Baskin refutes a lot about how Tiger King portrayed her work, and her former husband's disappearance. Not only does she describe the series as salacious and sensational, which, to be fair, it is, she also claims she was interviewed under false pretenses. According to Baskin, Tiger King's directors approached her about participating in an expose of big cat abuse within the exotic animal industry, not a piece focused on her disputes with Exotic and the disappearance of her husband. For what it's worth, she also debates whether a human body could even fit into her meat grinder. So, it's food for thought. Number 3, Joe Exotic had 5 husbands, not 3. Although only 3 of Joe Exotic's husbands are featured in Tiger King, the Big Cat Collector actually had 5 series partners before going to prison. Joe Exotic's first husband was a man he met in New York City in the 1980s, who later died of an illness in 2001, shortly after the opening of GW Zoo. Then Exotic met his second husband, with whom he had a reportedly especially volatile relationship. That man is now serving a life sentence for first-degree murder. Then Exotic met his 3rd and 4th loves, both of which we see in the series, before marrying his current husband, Dylan Passage. Yes, Dylan Passage and Joe Exotic are still married. Passage confirmed as much on Instagram. Number 2, Carol Baskin will be played by Kate McKinnon in an upcoming TV series. Fans of Saturday Night Live's Whiskers Are We rejoice. Last November, it was confirmed that Kate McKinnon had been cast to play Carol Baskin in an adaptation of Wondery's podcast, Over My Dead Body, focused on Joe Exotic. Filming has not yet begun, and no casting for the role of Exotic has been announced. Number 1, yep, people definitely ate that Walmart meat. If you're following Tiger King discourse closely, then you've probably already seen Over My Dead Body creator Robert Moore's thoughts on the matter via Twitter. If you haven't, find that thread today. One of the more horrifying details the Exotic aficionado shared, responding to a fan's question about whether or not anyone who ever ate at the zoo's pizza parlor was fed that expired Walmart meat that Exotic and his crew used to feed to the tigers, Moore said, and I quote, "I don't know about the pizza shop. Definitely in the safari bar, though." Cool. Awesome. Leave us your recommendations for the next Netflix series we should be checking out in the comments. And until then, it's time for lunch.